Oh, we're just coming in by the seat of our pants. Hey, everyone! Hope you're doing. Oh my God! It's here. We're live. It's Monday nights. Already. Almost didn't make it. I was thinking, we're gonna go live tonight. I was like, no, we gotta get back in the swing of things. We gotta get back to being live. We gotta get a little bit of a change of pace from last week's failed experiments and stuff. Actually, turned out to be moving in the right direction. Naturally, things started working. The second we were out of the live stream, like, everything's working, everything's all connecting, everything's talking. Hopefully that's all working and stuff. So hopefully you're doing well. It has been a busy week for me, but yeah, I'm back here in the laboratory, toiling away. I've got some minis to paint tonight because yeah, it's going to be a nice change of pace from the regular pulling my hair out of like gizmos and stuff. So something a little bit more chill, I think. It's a little bit more relaxed. At the top of the stream, I do want to say a huge thank you to all my supporters on Patreon. You guys are fantastic, keeping the channel ad-free, supporting the channel, keeping everything motivated and everything. A huge thank you to everyone who has been supporting on Patreon. With a special shout out to my Seeker level patrons, A Light in the Darkness, Blake Daly, Chris Andrews, Constructed Chaos, Devante, Dr. Justin L. Hamrick, John A. Johnson, Mini Wargaming, Theos Primus, and Remnant Vencia. Thanks everyone for your fantastic continued support. A little bit of apologies for coming in a little hot here. I didn't really have time to kind of do the whole kind of preamble shit, set up like the thumbnails barely together. It's just me going like this, and you have arrived. You've seen it. You have seen what I've been doing. The only antidote. Yes, I was playing some Dungeon Crawl Classics on the weekend, which was fun. With some goofy dice. Actually, we could have a look at the goofy dice and stuff later. So, but it was a lot of fun actually. There was a lot of bad rolling though. I don't know. We got gifted these dice with all these like goofy numbers and stuff on it, and all of them were just like, I rolled a 1, man. Let's do another check. Still just number. It's 1. But yeah, it was a lot of ones, I think, that night. But it always makes for a fun game, definitely. Yeah, so I am picking up a few of the miniatures here tonight from Dragon Trappers Lodge. If you're not familiar with their miniature company, they do STLs and that kind of thing. You can find them on My Mini Factory as well, and the supporter of the channel as well. So I've got some of these skeletons that we had started painting some of these a while back. Let's see if we've got the overhead camera here. Let's get a little closer here. Zoom in. What have we got? Yeah, it's these guys. Oh man, we got a whole bunch of bad camera settings all of a sudden. Hang on, let's see. I'm gonna set that to that one. That's what we want. Lovely. Yeah, so we got a few skeletons. So this was the kind of one we had kind of half done. He kind of needs like a bit more work on him. Can we get a center focus there? Hang on. I had a whole bunch of settings from filming some stuff earlier in the week that I am trying now furiously to get better. Let's see. Oh my god. Hang on. Let's switch this. Well, Sebastian tries to fix this stuff. Autofocus. Yeah, there we go. I want the center point. There, that's better. That's what we want. Beautiful. Gigamaster, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, is this working now? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so we got some little skellies I want to kind of finish up. This is kind of coming up the tail end of the Fogtober competition as well. So yeah, these guys will look really cool. They're like from a almost like Dragon's Lair kind of feel to them. And I've got some fresh ones I printed up back here as well. So I actually have to still kind of like Zenithal prime them. I was just quickly starting to like dust over my dust off my airbrush here and see if it was working, because I had quite a hefty clog not long ago. But yeah, I'm gonna move these guys to the side. Maybe I'll give them a quick prime while we're starting the show. It is hot down here as well. So, but there was like a cool lightning storm that was coming through. Almost didn't come into the chat, like almost didn't come into the live stream. I just want to watch the lightning. It's very rare that we get like a cool show like that. It usually goes right past. I was seeing all the flashes of lightning and stuff. It's one of my favorites. So it's probably gone right past. I can't hear it anymore. It was thunderous out there. Okay, where is this? Okay, this is working. We're back. We're back in the habit of this thing. Let me get this a bit higher actually. Let's get that. Yeah, that's better. Fix it there. Is that better? Yeah. Nice. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna just get a little bit of white on these guys too, because they're a little bit shiny for me. Rather have the heat. That is, I feel very much opposite of that. Man, I very much prefer the winter. I put way too much in there, I think. Oh, I need my rags. It's all the way over here, up in the rafters. Oh, and most of the day was spent bloody trying to set up a whole big photography thing I've got behind it. I'm not sure if you can see it from here. It's all in the shadows, but it was pretty frustrating. I thought I'm trying to streamline it so it's not such much of a hassle, and in the end, it just was complete pain to get together. But hopefully we can get some cool shots. I'm working on shots for the new intro, and I really want to get those done definitely before Christmas. So we've got we may have remembered some of the graveyard shots that we had that we were working on a little bit back, and now I'm kind of working on some of the miniature shots and stuff, which actually might be cool to kind of tune in to doing some of that live, I reckon. So we might do that next one. So there's a couple of effect shots that I'm kind of working on. I have some things I have to kind of work out. Like I've got this like tumbling D20. I want to do it on like a rod or something. I'm just trying to work out how to kind of do it practically. I might put too much thinner in this. And that seems to be going alright. Let's see if we can get these guys sprayed up. Me and Cole do not get along. I've gone to 30-degree outdoor functions in a sweater. Okay, I'm trying to do the math. I think 30 degrees is like, if we're going Fahrenheit, is that like 0 or 5 degrees or something? Celsius down here. Man, it has been a while since painting these guys. Oh, Celsius. All right. I don't know that. I mean, yeah, it kind of makes it a bit tricky for all the dungeon mastering stuff if you don't do math. I'm horrible at all the math. Man, it's clogging up on me again. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Maybe I gotta stop doing that bad habit of like mixing up in the pot there. I think that's what's stuffed me up a bit. Give it a little clean here. Maybe it'll do it. It was working really well for a little bit. I have thought about like, do I need to kind of get a replacement needle or something for this guy? I use it quite a bit, so maybe. Okay, let's see. Hopefully that's gonna work for me. And it's coming through now. I think it was just too thick. I'm just gonna throw a little cleaner going through there, I think, just to make sure it's all... Yeah, that's coming through now. Good, 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 good. But yeah, Dungeon Crawl Classics is interesting. I've got the book now, which is fun, and there's a lot of fun art in there. I like all the classic style art that they've got in there. Oh boy, looks like a lot of reading if you're playing like a Magic-y class. That's working so much better. All right, way too thick before. Work out how white I went pretty white on that because I'm going to be using some like just contrast paints and stuff. So yeah, I can go pretty heavy on it, I think. How's it look? I feel like we can come closer. Can we come closer? Yeah, there we go. That's closer. Now we can see what's going on here. Yeah, he's looking okay. Alright. I'm just going to lightly go over it bit by bit. I don't want to hit it too heavy because then I got that ick, I guess, where it gets too thick on there. There we go. I did stop by the Scryglass new game room that has been set up in Melbourne. So if you are in like Victoria, Melbourne, Australia, so that's got a little bit of Atmoseeker magic in there now. I came in to see the studio, so it's like a room for hire for like DMs, and it has some animated lighting in there and special effects and stuff. I've got some shots that I have to kind of take a look at, but it looks like that it's coming together really well. I'm really impressed with how Jackson's gone around and put it together. But it was a lot of fun to kind of stop in and help out a little bit. So I helped animate a few lighting scenes for the room. It's got a really cool like layout. The table actually was really cool as well, like a very like non-conventional table shape. Ooh. I feel like that lightning's coming back. So not round, or not square, but it was kind of like a blend between like the Dimension 21, I think, and the Critical Role one. And it was kind of like modular, where they had like a shelf for like the DM. It was really cool. I really liked it. Alright. How are these guys looking? I feel like I gotta just do like another Another layer on these guys. Yeah, they look good. I'm just trying to compare them to the other ones. Let's see what we got. So these are the new ones, and then we've got older ones. Yeah, the older ones are a lot wider. If it's hard to tell from there, actually. Maybe we're gonna go lower. And mic's in the way. There we go. That'll do it. Yeah. So, getting there. I think we just need to kind of like layer them up a bit more. This is the old one. Alright, great. I feel like it's still clogging on me, kind of. To go hammer it back quite heavy. But yeah, once I check some of those pics out, I'll share some stuff soon with that new game room. I used to have more of a game room type setup in here, but it's kind of morphed with the show to be more photography, game layout type stuff. Like it's actually been a while since we've had a game in here. A lot of my setups lately have been just very portable. So, still have the fog machine on the road and everything. How's that looking? I don't want to be just painting white this whole game. Oh no, that's good. I feel like that's getting there. Alright. Ooh, careful now. I gotta tilt this camera up. It's just getting my hand. Almost had a nice accident here. There's been many paint explosions on the show. I'm happy with this guy now. Alright, we're just gonna do the other ones. Alright. Alright, hopefully that is good for that guy too. Oh, Misty's quivers there. Three skellies. No, these are printed. These ones are from Dragon Trapper's Lodge. I don't think. Oh, he's got his little logo underneath there. So yeah, these are printed. I think they were printed in originally it was like clear, but yeah, there's a logo underneath there. Dragon Trappers Lodge. Yeah, friend of the show, supporter of the show. And I've been checking out his collection a lot. There's a huge range of minis. Nice big packs of stuff too. I really liked, for some reason, they had like a cool like crocodile army kind of thing, and it was I wanted to. Oh, I liked it. I was like, I don't have any plans for this or anything, but it'd be cool to check out. Hey, good to see you. How do you say that? Sivads? Kivads? Oh, it's a C. Good to have you here, bud. We're very close to getting some paint on these guys. Actually, wouldn't mind finishing up that first one. These guys will need a little bit of time to dry, so we can get onto the first batch. But yeah, I'm happy with this guy. Priming on those. Yeah, they're nice. I like these guys. I like the vibe of them. So I still need these guys. So we were doing a lot of the skeletal minion stuff for Fogtober, which had like a skeletal bony theme, and I still need them. I still need them for this game, because we're going to be running a live stream on the channel, which is going to be running a dungeon with a few of the ideas from the competition, which will be a lot of fun. So I'm going to take a lot of the shots that folks had submitted for the competition, and some of the lore that folks have written, and take some of those notes and images and try and work it into like a playable dungeon that we'll play live on the channel. So yeah, I still need all these like little skeleton guys and stuff for a whole bunch of like little visuals and stuff. YouTube name. Oh, Andy. All right. Good to see you, bud. It's getting away from me. Oh. Gonna activate the party worms. Oh, they're coming. Just hang on. Just gonna clean this off. Just back. See if I can blow him away with this. God, get out of here. God. Good. That was a close one. So it's a little fun. There's a little fun stuff we can do to the show. I want to have these as kind of little things that we can trigger. Little vents. Okay, I gotta clean this guy properly. Where's my stuff? Warning next time. I didn't even have a warning. I didn't know what was going on. That's at least clean enough. That's gonna stay nice for me. I'm gonna get back to painting. Yes, finally. For the switch, where down there. There. Now I just got white fingers. Alright, what? Okay, so we're gonna leave those guys to dry a bit, so we can come back to some of these guys I was working on. Actually, one of these should be pretty dry. Yeah, that's a fresh one. Alright, we'll work on this guy then. Oh! Close. Close. Alright, so I had started on this guy, and this guy's mostly done. I just kind of wanted to intensify it. Now, I had some colors picked out. I gotta try and remember what the hell was I doing. So I've got a whole bunch of speed paints that I was gonna use. And I've been kind of just like mixing them together and kind of using them. So this is kind of what I've been using. What have I got here? These are the colors. And just need like a little palette-y guy. Put him out. And it's been a while. I gotta give these guys a shake. All at once. Oh yeah! The power! Whew. Nailed it. That's shaking up. Beautiful. Shaking up like crazy. Get that static energy. It's the electric. It's electric. It's in the air. Okay. We've got gray. We'll go with gray. Why does it look so brown? That's the right one. Oh, with me brushes. This one. It looks. No, that's right. That's right. That's right. Why is it? I had squirted it out of the bottle. It looked brown. Actually, I'm like looking at this guy. I was like, I think it's been a combination of. This has kind of been my favorite way to kind of like work with these paints. Has just been to have a few of them just like squirted out, and then you just kind of go back and forth between them and just muddle them up on there. It has been fun to kind of paint that way. Okay, I'm gonna put that guy in front. Do you find yourself avoiding the airbrush because of the cleaning? I love the effects that are achievable with it, but sometimes it just can't be bothered cleaning it. No. Not really. Maybe like switching colors and stuff, and it'll get clogged and stuff and might slow me down, but I haven't found it too cumbersome, too bothersome, I guess. Like, I guess it depends on the airbrush. Like this one's been pretty good. This one is an Iwata Eclipse, so that's been the one I've been using a lot, and it's mostly been for like priming and doing some like really cool kind of like Oh, you know what? Actually, I'll show like some miniatures I did, and these were like just completely by airbrush, just because I wanted to see if it could be done. Let's see if I can find them behind the cupboard here, in the shadows. Here we go. Oh, looking at them now, I did touch some bits up, I think, but most of it, I quite like how the colors turned out. So these guys was like they were airbrushed in a few layers. Hard to tell from that angle. Let's see if I can bring it out this way. Yeah, that's better. Close, come close. Yeah. So it was good for so these were like some Sea Devil kind of guys, and they had the camera's probably not picking up the vibrance of these colors though. It was like these teals and reds and stuff. So it was good for kind of like getting these kind of cool gradients over these guys. So these guys were like probably 90% airbrushed, and then like I've done a little bit of touching up on the teeth and stuff. But you get some cool. So you can see kind of here, like with the claw, where it starts with the purpley stuff going down to the teals and stuff. Which is because this was like an evening. I had like 30 of these guys, and I had to kind of smash them out before a game. And then in the game, we didn't even use them because they burnt the ship, and the adventure never left the port. That's stupendous pain. It's pain face right here for that. I hate D&D. No! It happens. It happens. But yeah, it's good for gradients and stuff like that. I like it. But yeah, I've been. So yeah, is it a hassle? It is more of a hassle. It can be. But yeah, I think it's good for like broad stroke kind of stuff. I like. Good, really good for like terrain. I've been finding it, depending on what it is, I guess, depending on what the terrain is. But yeah, a lot of the time it has been for minis and stuff though. Like I probably just use it depending on what it is. If it's like a big monster, like if it's like the big Tiamat that we were working on like weeks and weeks ago, that was really good. Actually, probably bring it out. Let's see. A little show and tell here. Actually, I'll just grab one of the wings. This is a big wing, but yeah, you can see. So this is just the base coat at the moment. But you can see we've got some of the gradual flesh stuff in there, and then those little wing things, and that did a lot of heavy lifting at the start of this. So we'll still do like some touch-ups and stuff. So I want to get back to this model as well, which has been on pause. Been on pause for a while, that one. So it's been handy for like jobs like that, I guess. Yeah, I think it has its place. What was I doing? Okay, I'm gonna try and get all my colors out. Before they dry. I don't know how I did this last time. I thought I had more slots, I guess. I'll try and just finish this guy. So this guy looks like it's got like a mix of some colors. I can see it where it's kind of like muddling. he's got a little bit of modeling coming through here. So I had some, like, I would guess mostly most of the gray, and then I've mixed it in with something like that green a bit, which is cool. I was just kind of wondering if I could intensify some of these colors a bit, give it another coat. See, just kind of, I've been enjoying this kind of technique where you kind of just get paints and just start just mixing them up, throwing them on there. That's starting to look a little bit more grungy. To look kind of undeady, so I might have to get some water in here. Oh. Okay, so hey, look, I am not I would never qualify, like, say myself as like I'm a miniature painter. Like, no, I am not. I am I like to do it. I enjoy it. I get a lot of joy from it. But I'm definitely not like those guys that can just like paint whole, like, oh, you see those guys who can like paint the on like the cape or something. They do like this insane like artwork on the back. That's not me. That's not me at all. That I make it look good for the table, and you can tell when I've got everything with all the atmospheric lights on and everything. That's just to hide. That's mostly to hide my my work. But I do enjoy it. And the speed paints, yeah, I like them. I actually, like, I quite like the reactivating you can do with the water and stuff, or the other speed paints, because I've been really liking getting those blends on there. You see here, even that's still wet. I'm just kind of trying to layer them. The OSL stuff is insane. Yeah, I ain't doing that stuff. I'm not doing that stuff. No. I like to watch it though. It's very nice to watch. See, that looks okay. That is just those speed paints. See, we've got like mostly like a green shield kind of thing. And I'm going down into those browns. So yeah, that's why I like about the speed paints. You can kind of like, gives you a lot of working time to kind of get those effects. I do find myself having to varnish between layers quite a bit. Like, once I have something I'm happy with, I'll go through and start varnishing it out. My mum used to paint minis when I was a kid. She had brushes that had only 1 or 2 hairs on them. Oh my god. Sounds like that. Those are the ones for the eyes or something. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, my hat's off to those guys. They know what they're doing. more saturation in some of these areas, I think. Because yeah, this guy was looking good. It's just he was way too desaturated, I guess is the word. Yeah, all right. I might try switching to the other guy and see if I can get a bit more fleshed out on him. Just getting a little bit, because the brown is quite like red and saturated, and then I've got one of the grays here, and that's good for like toning down some of the saturation from that gray, but then also kind of like mixing it through, so you get some cool effects happening. Might be going too crazy with this blending-y type stuff. Too crazy. He was just all a bit too pale. There we go. He's looking a little better now. A little bit of a happy chappy now. Get some of that bone back. Even like the ground there. It's kind of like old dungeon stone. I think that one, I wouldn't mind getting that a little bit more saturated. I think it was just the gray and then some of that green in there. Yeah, it seems to be what we had. Oh, that's a good combo. I quite like that. So it's like getting some of the gray and then hitting it with some of the green and stuff. It's almost like that old dungeon stone. Put that guy down. Oh, easy now. Alright, I'm gonna let that guy dry a bit before we come back to him. He's looking cool. You can't really see him though. There he goes. I just don't want to touch him too much. We'll put him there. Kind of hard to tell from this light. I gotta work out a better light here so you guys can see more what I'm painting. Because from this angle, yeah, it looks like it's a bit shadowy. Maybe we could just try switching the camera over to this side. That might be cool. Let's do that. Oh, I'm gonna have to go around this way. This is not made for this. Alright, how's that? Let's see. See if this is a good way to do it. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Is that any better? Oh. Maybe my hands won't be as in the way. Still kind of shadowy though. Look at this guy. I mean, he's looking menacing. I like this. I like the vibe of this guy. Let him dry a bit though. that's as far as it goes. Alright. One-ish. I'm gonna try and get through another guy. The bone on this guy's looking good though. Might have to go with it. Gonna keep getting my hand there. Actually, alright, let's do that. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about hands and stuff. I'm just throwing this stuff on here. It looks awful when it's just being ham-fisted on there, but it's just I just trust the process. That green that really just brings things together, I think. I am enjoying these paints though, and man, you only need like a few drops and stuff, so they last quite a while. See, now from this side, this hand's in the way. We're gonna switch it back. I don't think we're getting much. I think it's getting much better from that side. This way. Oop. I don't know. That kind of looks better now. Maybe it's worked for me. I should put this guy on a stand or something. Little what do you call it? One of those painting thingies, handles. Totally out of focus now. There we go, that's better. Getting there. Getting there. Oh yeah, it definitely needs a couple of coats like this guy. You can see the difference. I want them all like that guy. There's so many of them. Look, I'm gonna leave it at 6, I think. 6 guys. 6 guys is enough to kind of give me a feel for like a crowd and stuff. At least just do the bone work. That would be good. I think it was good picking out all those bone bits, and then I'm going to go back and do all that armor and stuff. So we've got the green and the browns. Yeah, see, that brown is very saturated. Maybe it's a good contrast. I don't know. And you can wash it down with the that gray. I just gotta work out how to build it all up. That's good. I like that. Very good. He's starting to look a bit more menacing. If I can walk away with having 2 skeletons tonight, that'll be good. I feel like this is a good one. I wanted to have shows and stuff I could watch whilst doing this kind of stuff. Usually be like Fellowship. I feel like I've watched that first one quite a few times. Although I still have to watch the extended edition. I don't know why I haven't watched it yet. I've watched bits and stuff from like the extended edition, and it looks really good. I just gotta do it. Christmas. It's a Christmas movie, right? Definitely counts as a Christmas movie. See, I'm just throwing it on here. This paint. It's really forgiving. I learned this painting technique from my boy, where he had all the speed paints, and he was just throwing them on there. He would just churn through minis when I was, and I might come back through this and pick up some details and stuff, but it's so good at just getting those like initial kind of like color values on things. Just not even worrying so much about like going over or bleeding into other bits. I really like it. See, it's all this guy came together real quick. Lightning fast. I'm a little bummed I missed out a little on that lightning storm. And see, even bits where I know I missed a little bit, just because the nature of I think this is the first version of the speed paints. I don't know if it's the same with like the latest versions of the speed paints. But I really like how you can just kind of reactivate the paints. I like it. It's so much nicer than bashing my head against a computer like last live stream. Oh my god. I had that was I don't even want to think about it. No. He's almost running though. Well, I'm hoping we can get Braino in the next stream because he's almost ready. I see that initial pass is okay, but yeah, it just needs more saturation. So it's almost like I've got this one done with that first layer, and then I'll come back and you know, add some more contrast to parts. Yeah, let's see. That's a good first pass. Got kind of all the trimmings. Make sure we get down there in the nethers. He's a diva. He's a diva. He likes to be difficult, but it'll be good when he's finally talking on the show. Who knows if it's going to be good or not? Time will tell. But I'm optimistic. All right, yeah, I'm gonna leave this guy at this stage, I reckon. Yeah, a little bit green there. That'd be cool. That's nice. Yeah, well, how are we doing for time here? We got time. Like we got most of that guy. Good. All right, so yeah, see, we've got like the stages. We've got this guy who's mostly done. Yeah, he's starting to look good whilst he's like drying, which is cool. Oh, it's actually really kind of coming together once he's dry. That back is a lot less saturated than this one though. No, not sure if I don't mind it though. Maybe some of that gray to kind of bring it down a bit. Yeah, I like it. I like the layered approach. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like this messy, kind of like finger painting way of doing like miniature painting. And it just kind of layers and layers on top of each other. I think it works. I like it. Throw this on the ground here. I'm definitely gonna get my money's worth out of this gray. Nice. Just getting a little bit on that base, I think. I'll have to come back. Saturate this a bit more. Yeah, see, it's just needs that extra layer. But yeah, it's coming along. All right, put that guy down. What else do we have? So we've got one of each pose here. So there was 3 poses. And we got this guy who's mid-swing. This guy's pre-swing, and then this guy's after swing, I guess. Is that how it goes? So you can do like an animation. 1, 2, 3. if everything has layers, our own skin has a layer of red underneath, making it look warmer. I mean, that the actual color of our skin would be. You're not wrong. I think there's something to that. I'm gonna pick out the bone on this guy. I think this is the tricky part. You're getting all the bony bits. See, I like these models because it's not just a skeleton. There's like really cool like little armory bits, and almost like the expression is quite enthusiastic. I like it. Trying to think what we're gonna work on for next stream after this. I'm still working on some of those shots. So yeah, we'll see, because I've got some models set up over there for some of the miniature shots I've been working on. So yeah, we might get back to that next week, because I really want to finish that before the new year, because I've got episodes that have been kind of on pause and worked on and then come back. I've been editing stuff and working on little side projects, so it's all been pretty busy. I just want to make some videos. I just want to get some videos out there again. I know it's always a big gap between the Atmoseeker videos. Trust me, I know. That's probably the one thing that you shouldn't be doing as a content creator, I guess. It's like, where's the consistency? I guess the live stream is pretty consistent. Like the last few were a little rocky, but we're back on the horse now. All these bones. Stop knocking over my own guys. Scared of going out of the lines there, because we can just wash it back. How the hell am I meant to get in there? Oh boy. Yeah, that's most of the bones. Yeah, see, once you get the bones, then everything else falls into place. I guess that's with most things as well. You gotta get the skeleton going. You can throw some meat on there. Trying to just double up a little bit on some of these bony bits before we move on. Is that an exposed bone? I think they're like in there. There's a couple of ribs shown. That'll do. I'm curious about if that storm has gone by, or it's I don't hear anything. Oh. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared. It's out there. I can hear the animals. We got a lot of nightlife here in Australia. All those nocturnals. Theos Primus, good morning. Hope you have a wonderful day. Yeah, we're painting some skeletons this week. A far cry from last week's magnificent experiments into the virtual realm of computers. We were talking a little bit about Dungeon Crawl Classics, some of the goofy dice. So, yeah, I want to show some of the goofy. I don't know if anyone's played any Dungeon Crawl Classics. It was fun. Like, I'm gonna pull out some of the goofy dice we got. Yeah, check out these suckers. So these are like, there's some standards in here, some standard dice. What have we got? Move that aside. Well, what have we got? Oh man, it's not even all of them. Here we go. What have we got? We've got, yeah, you got your standards. What are the standard ones? Yeah, you got your D20s, you got your D10s, your D8s, your D100s. But then it starts to get weird. I mean, we got D12s and stuff. That's fine. And then you got your D3, which is pretty interesting. So we got D3. And then you also have, what's this one? This one is a D, I think it's a D5. It rolls really weird. So that's a D5. And then we've got a D, oh that's the D6. We've got a D4. I actually quite like the D4 more than the regular. This one's got like rounded corners on it. This was the one that kept rolling ones last night. So D5, D3, D4. The D4 is kind of cool. This one, what number is this? This is a D14. So two more than the 12. I think it only goes to 14. Yeah, 14. And a D. What number is this? I'm struggling to work this one out. It's D16. I saw the D100 last night. This one's weird. See how it's got the numbers on the sides and stuff. I think this is a D7. It works like whatever number is on top. See that rolls a 2. So D7. And then we've got these ones which are D24. That is some big dice. And then we've got the big one over here, which is a D. I want to say it's a D30. Yeah, that's nice heft on this big guy. So there's some goofy numbers in here. I quite like the D3. That's quite cool. I like the Roman numerals. And This one's, yeah, this one's weird. But if I had to take a pick from these guys, maybe the new D4 is quite good. I like that. Better than the pyramid. It doesn't just drop. It's got a little bit of roll to it, which is nice. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, it was cool to try a new system. I like going over and trying new systems, seeing what it is, and just rolling a lot of ones, that night. But we won. We got out of there. The whole thing collapsed, and it was a big success. These start to look better after we've been letting them dry a bit. Yeah, it doesn't take too much to get them looking all right. Got all the bones on this guy. Let's give tomorrow's Seb a good leg up. If we can get a couple more bony guys going. Just want to get the bone bits. Reminds me of my last session with my kids group. They were facing red caps and it had 3 vicious attacks on the night. Oh. You know what? Like, getting that set of dice, it was like when you first play D&D and you just kind of like get like, look at all these funny dice. I don't know which one does what. So it was definitely that vibe again. Of just, I don't know what this D5's gonna do, but we're gonna tell. We're gonna have a look. We're gonna have a hell of a time. Ildor, good to see you. Yeah, these are from Dragon Trapper's Lodge. Some cool skeleton minis. I like these guys. I rolled a 2 for the first attack, a 2 for the second attack, a freaking 2 for the... Man, sometimes that's just how it is. But you gotta roll with it. And, personally, I think it makes for more of a fun night when you gotta keep improvising. Because then, like, you have a lot of the bad stuff happening. It's like, all right, if things aren't going my way, then I may as well do like some goofy stuff that, if it pays off, god dang it, you know, it's gonna be great if it pays off. But if it doesn't work, it was like, well, then I'm not surprised. Oh yeah, these are good. I like them. They pretty well. They are very thin and stuff, so be very careful taking off some of the supports. I think some of them. I think one of these guys has a broken bow. Yeah. And I'm just gonna leave it like that because I mean he's like a skeleton guy. But I did reprint this guy with the full bow. But yeah, you gotta be especially around the little skeletal legs and stuff. You can get quite get a bit dicey pulling off some of those supports. I do like that they're all like pre-supported as well. It was cool to just throw it in the slicer and just go print me. My kids have been hassling me to print some stuff for. I don't know if you guys have heard of there's this Netflix show. It's like an anime kind of deal. It's called Delicious in Dungeon, and man, my kids love that one. And They want to play D&D because of that show. And so now they want me to print miniatures from that show. Which is cool because they got all like the right monsters and everything in there. Some of them have like a different skin to them. But yeah, it's quite a nice, wholesome show with some good dungeoning. Oh, darn tootin'. Zombies and skeletons do have the benefit of the fact that even if you break some of the limbs, they still work. Totally. I think that's going to give me a little bit of a leg up tomorrow morning. If I want to pick these guys up again tomorrow evening. Oh, getting ahead of myself. Oh, cool. Yeah, like now my son's been reading the books of it, and I'm telling him just don't tell me what's in there. I don't want to spoil. He wants he wants to spoil it for me. But nope. I think the next season's meant to come out this year. Next year, sorry. 2026. So definitely looking forward to it. This is good. This guy's looking pretty skelly. I'm liking having, yeah, it's good to have like a little bit of those boons painted out. Oh, we gotta get the rest of that guy. Early 2026. I hope so. It's yeah, otherwise my kid's gonna explode. I don't want that to happen. Okay, what's tonight's progress? We've got one guy done, one guy half done, and two guys started. So not too bad. So yeah, let's get a bit lower here so we can kind of see. Whoa! Get away from me! There we go. How's that look? Yeah. All right. Yeah. See, this guy's half done, but he's looking nice. And we got these guys. Maybe we can turn that off. We get like a. It's just dark now. All right. I'm liking these guys. Yeah. Yeah. I wanna finish these guys so I can have like a cool little display of them. And we need them for the upcoming live games as well. So we've got lots of skeletons. We're going to have lots more boons to print and paint and stuff. Yeah, these guys will look pretty cool, I reckon. So well, yeah, we'll take some nice photos of these guys, I reckon. Thanks, folks, for tuning in to tonight's live stream. We'll be live every Monday night for the After Dark live stream. This one was a bit more casual. We'll get it. We're just calming down for last week's rage. A nice little miniature paint. It would be cool to get these guys finished. I'm hoping to finish these guys throughout the week. Maybe we'll pull out the Tiamat again next week, or we're going to be looking at filming some stuff too. So we might have some special effects stuff we'll do next week. So if you don't want to miss out, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to keep the channel ad-free as well, consider supporting on Patreon. It helps out a lot, and yeah, keeps the channel running. And hopefully we'll get some more videos done as well. I'm working on the new intro for the show, so we've had some cool like little behind the scenes stuff popping up on the Discord as I've been kind of working on it as well. And yeah, you guys will get a little bit of behind the scenes stuff tuning into the live streams as well. So I'll catch you guys next week. Until then, let's create and inspire. Catch you later. Whoa.